I always thought about being a basketball player.
Yay!
I enjoy it a lot.
Sebastian is 11 years old and nothing makes him happier than being out on a court, because bullying in school led him into a dark place.
People were really badly kicking me. They were making me bleed and it hurt a lot, and it was happening for a long time. I got a sudden idea that I wanted to cut myself because I didn't want to exist. I thought that maybe without me the school will be better and everyone will forget about me.
Sebastian's story takes us to the heart of a mental health crisis affecting hundreds of thousands of children.
It was painful and heartbreak. Yeah, my heart was broken because I hate see him sad. I feel very bad because the most important thing ever in my life is to see my child happy.
Sebastian's GP didn't refer him to the NHS's Children and Adolescent Mental Health Service, CAMHS for short. He was referred here, a community centre.
We have parents coming in here who don't know where to go. They're crying out for help. If you think about young people being referred into CAMHS, the waiting list may be 2-3 years. At that point, mental health issues have become massively entrenched. They've become such a big problem. Children need to see somebody and see someone now. How do you think other ways you can make friends outside school then?
I'm not sure. I don't really like to go outside.
What does it say about the system that referrals are now coming to you, a charity effectively?
It says that it's broken. The system is broken. You've got a glut of young people who just don't know where to go.
Just under 500,000 children and young people in England are currently on mental health waiting lists, 85% higher than before the pandemic. Seeing their local children wait so long for help, this centre decided it would offer its own professional counselling service.
It's very normal that we have food banks because people can't afford to eat. There's a cost of living crisis. Go to a food bank. It's becoming the same for mental health.
So there's a food bank down the road dishing out beans and pasta. This is like a mental health bank dishing out support and counselling.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
It's been wonderful. Very proud of you.
But the Jade Centre receives no funding from the NHS, despite the NHS sending patients here.
The kind of my job is to create the conditions for better health.
That's unsustainable, according to experts in public health.
We definitely underinvest in children's mental health services for children with mental illnesses, however mild or severe those mental illnesses are. There's zero doubt on that.
So that underinvestment is leading to suffering, really, for thousands and thousands of children.
Immediate suffering and life course impacts. But what we need is kind of stability and certainty over a long period, and then we invest in our children's future.
Long-term cash commitment.
Yes, undoubtedly.
The NHS says they're treating record numbers of young people for their mental health, and the Department for Health and Social Care told us they're investing an additional £2.3 billion a year into mental health services.
Is that borne out by what you see on the ground?
Not at all. Where is it? I don't see it. I've never seen it, ever. You know, we've had lots of people come and say that they're going to do things for this community and they're going to invest this much money. I've never seen it ever. It's never changed ever. There's no investment. There is no money. I'll believe it when I see it.
One of the things when we first started talking is that you didn't feel people were listening to you. But now you're starting to feel like they are.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a massive difference for you. Yeah.
Nikki supported Sebastian and his family through a difficult time, and now, thankfully, he's doing well.
Sebastian looks much more happy now, more calm.
Bardzo dobrze zrobiłaś, mamo. Brawo ty.
This is about as far from a clinical setting as you can get, yet the NHS and others are now relying on places like these to help desperate children and their declining mental health before it's too late. Nick Martin, Sky News, Rotherham.